Hi guys, this is a video about things that annoy me, and believe it or not, I have a whopping 25 things that annoy me, but I think a lot of you will be able to relate to that. The first thing I hate are pack leaders, and you guys are like, what the hell? Okay, I don't like pack leaders because they're somewhat of bullies. If the pack doesn't follow with them, or if you're that one rare person who will, sorry, I don't want any background noise, who will, object to what they're doing or saying, they attack you. For instance, this one girl, JG-chan, that's what I'm going to call her because I don't want to use her real name. She basically said that she had quit this class or this program we were in, and it wasn't true. She was thrown out because of the way she acted. And when I was like, wait a minute, I thought you got thrown out of that, she was, and the funny thing was she was bragging about it earlier, but I guess she didn't think it was funny that she got kicked out of something that you basically didn't even have to stand up to do. So she started screaming at me, saying she knocked me on my ass and she jacked me in the face and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that and all that other shit. And I was pretty much blacklisted by this person for the rest of the year. Another example with this person is, this is going to be on my things I thought I'd never do video, but basically was she was saying that she didn't like a teacher because the teacher was too strict and blah, 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 this and blah, blah, that. Now, if you guys, I'm sure, well, I've been to high school, I'm sure everybody here has been to high school or is going to high school. But if you've been in a school setting whatsoever, you might notice that sometimes you might have a student teacher who look in your classes, and sometimes they're able to take over. This student teacher was a no-nonsense kind of person, but she was still pretty easy. The thing of it is, if you do all your work and you're kind to her and you're nice to her, you're fine. And she doesn't even mind if you sleep if you just finish your work first. If you slept in her class, I mean, if you finished your work. This, basically our previous teacher, she wasn't like pushovers, like she didn't tolerate bullying, but she also was like, you do your work now, you don't do it when you're good and ready. And she didn't tolerate bullying either. Neither of them did. But the first teacher was a bit easier about, you know, the texting thing and a lot of other stuff. This one just wasn't. And she didn't like that. And she's like, yeah, teacher was so mean, which wasn't true. I said, there's nothing wrong with the teacher. You're just spoiled. She's like, I'm not spoiled. I said, yes, you are. Whenever you can't get your own way or the teacher won't let you do whatever you please, you get mad. So, yeah, that's why I don't like pack leaders. And like the ones I've been with are just bullies. Needy girls. Oh my gosh, I hate girls like this who just need their boyfriend around 24/7 and they have to cling to him. Enough said about that. Stepped up girls that think they're all that. I hate them too. Like the girls like, oh, I have Louis Vuitton, I have, or whatever brand's popular, I don't know. Or I have this, or I have that, or I have everything, and I'm awesome, and the world is according to me. And yeah, no, it's not. You are a stuck up bitch. Oh, unwanted callers that know that they're not wanted. I had someone do this to me. Okay, guys, here's a hint. When you call somebody 12 times throughout the day, and their parent, because I live with my mother, or or their roommate, or their phone just goes to voicemail, chance that they don't want to talk to you. And a lot of people do figure this out, but they still don't care. They keep calling anyway. I unfortunately have been one of those people who did that. And you guys are like, really? But I called because this is my first time experiencing that. It took me a while to figure out when someone doesn't answer for your calls all the time. They don't, you know, well, it only took me a few hours actually, but they don't want to talk to you. So I kept calling. Then I figured out, I left them their voicemail. I was like, listen, I'm sure you're at home right now, and I don't mean to be stalkerish, but if you don't want me to call, just tell me and I'll leave you alone. There's no reason for me to annoy you and your parents and your family or anything. Just tell me you don't want me to call. They picked up and said that they didn't really want to talk to me, and I said fine, and I never called them again. Ignorant ghetto people. Oh my god. I have a dozen of these at the college I attend, and I can't freaking stand them. They're so annoying, and they can be black, white, Hispanic, Asian, any race at all. And it's just like, I hate ghetto people who are loud, obnoxious, and ignorant for absolutely no reason. Like, I was sitting down with my friend S-chan, and S-chan was smiling at me. We were talking, and this dude named C. I'm not even gonna put any Japanese reference on that because I don't like him. C came to us. She's like, if it ain't my favorite people, and I'm like, ugh. And I didn't say anything. I just looked at her. I just looked away. He's like, oh, she mad because I roasted her. She mad because I got on her. She mad because I totally treated her. I treated her at her job. She gonna try to say something to me. I treated her at. I'm like, really? Shut up. Like I looked away because I didn't want to talk to you. Hypocrite slash hypocritical people is number 6 for the things that annoy me. Okay, I love this person, and I don't have anything against this person. I always love this person, but this person did annoy me one day because when I was getting the stalkers calls from a girl named Tichan, I didn't want to talk to her, and my mother, who was handling the situation, she's like, she doesn't want to talk to her, they're not friends, and this person asked, well, why is she talking to her? And I was like, I don't want her calls, I don't want to speak to her. She's like, well, blah, 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 dumped her, and she wants Jasmine to get blah, 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 and her back together. And this person says, Jasmine, what's wrong with that? She should talk to her. Okay, I found this extremely real because she used to do things like this all the time. Like, if she didn't want to talk to some person, she'd hide in her room. She would ignore her calls and everything. So yeah, I just found that hypocritical. She was really stuck up when she was my age. Okay, number 7 is trolls. Basically, even like trolls in real life. There are real life trolls, not just on the internet. What I don't like about these people in real life is it's hard to get rid of them. Basically, like, I have people who come on here and call me a weeaboo and stuff like that, but I can easily block their comments. I hate people in real life like, why are you into all those Chinese cartoons? Why do you like that stuff? And it's just really hard to get rid of them. Number 8 is spoiled girls. Basically, girls who've gotten, like, pretty much everything handed to them their whole lives. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. In fact, the pack leader I mentioned earlier was like this. They just don't know how to do anything themselves, and when they finally get what they want, all hell breaks loose. People who always have to be or have to be the smartest people. I know someone like this. He was doing this. The thing that annoyed me about him is one day we all got our test back, got an A+ in all of the classes. Like, everybody else, all 4 or 5 classes had gotten a D or a C-. He was one of the ones who got an F. She didn't mention who got F's because she didn't want to be mean. He was pissed. Like, oh, well, the only reason that Jasmine got an A is because she didn't have anything else but to do but study. And whenever I answered a question that he couldn't answer, he'd always get very, very pissed with me and just be rude. Number 10, annoying people. I don't like annoying people because, okay, somebody who doesn't know they're annoying and then corrects it, that they don't bother me. But people who are annoying on purpose just to be annoying, like I was talking to Ichan one day in the hallway, and me and her were talking about something that happened, and this idiot jingles his keys in front of my goddamn face. What the fuck? What was that for? Just to be retarded? You want it to be stupid? Well, it looks like, mission accomplished, jackass. I mean, really? Like, serious, like, was that even fucking necessary? No, you just want to be a stupid jackass. And they know they're being stupid, and he's, like, giggling to himself, like, you're fucking stupid. You have mental issues. Number 11. Ugh, this one. Oh, God. Fashion police. What? People who tell you, oh, you don't look right in just that, and that you need to do this, or that is so last year. Fuck you. Okay, listen, I have a lot of bags that are so last year, because I bought them last year, and just because there's this new trend of bag, doesn't mean I'm gonna go buy it. If I don't like the way it looks, I don't want it. The end. Number 12, I brought this up before, copycats. Basically, people who want to copy your style, be just like you, act just like you, like, pretty much like, Slim Shady, I'm Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady, pretty much like that, or I'm Sugar Baby, the real Sugar Baby. All you other Sugar Babies are just imitating. So all you other me's out there, which I know there's a lot of you from my school, and even one that I talk to frequently, you may look like me, act like me, may just be the next best thing, but you're not me. Yeah. People who mark smart people just for being smart, like, I had to answer a question in class one day for extra credit, and it was about samurais. How many swords did they carry? I said 2, and I was like, yes, I knew they carried 2, and I was all happy. And this dude named L, he gets mad at me, and he's like, oh, whatever, you slut, you're fucking whore. He just basically, people who just pick on some people that are smarter than them because that makes them want to feel better about themselves, which I find really sad, but it's still annoying. Number 14, eavesdroppers. Oh my god, I hate eavesdroppers. People who basically listen into your conversations and they're like, then later on they have the nerve to come and ask you questions about it, or they eavesdrop on a private moment and like, oh, so what were you talking about with Phil? Because we're trying to figure out what he was saying. I'm like, that's none of your goddamn business. Back off. Or like, Lil or Jill or whatever, just throwing random names out. It's like, it's none of your business what I was talking about with this person. Like in school, when I was trying to have a private moment with someone I was dating and I was talking to them, I get this idiot bitch asking me more questions. Oh, is it true that you guys kissed each other? Is it true that it's like, dude, get out of my face. Seriously, get a life. Let's see. Nosy people. Basically, people who have to know everything that's going on in your life every 5 seconds. And they've seen private moments and they just want to know more and more and more. That is number 15, I believe. Yep. They just want to know more and more and more about your life because they don't have their own lives. They're people without their own lives. So nosy people / people with no lives. People who lie about you. People who spread rumors. They just so fucking annoy me. In an anime, Sai Kashiwagi is a perfect example of people who lie about other people. And I've had girls who lie to me saying, oh, she's done this with this person or she's done this with that person. I've had guys lie and say I've done stuff with them. I haven't. Get over yourselves. You're just trying to spread rumors and you're just a sad person. People who judge you before they know you. Basically, people who feed into this stupid rumor propaganda bullshit. Number 18. People who accuse you of eavesdropping when it's not true. Now, I know you guys are like, I know you don't, I hate eavesdropper, but I've actually been accused of eavesdropping in the past. Because what I would do is when two people were talking, I wouldn't just cut their conversation off. I'd wait for them to finish. I don't call that being an eavesdropper. I call it being courteous. And then somehow it got out of control, and people were like, she's like, well, these two complain. I call it eavesdropping. They say you nosy. I'm like, okay, listen, bitch. I was just standing there waiting for them to finish their conversation until I could ask them for what they wanted. I wasn't trying to listen in. And then someone of a higher power got involved and basically told, like, she doesn't do that. And that's not called being annoying or nosy. That's called being courteous. Okay. Let's see. Overly sensitive people. Okay, now. Okay, what I can understand how someone could get sensitive is like, let's say, I'm joking around with my friends where I'm gonna use Sakura because that's the quickest name that comes into my mind because of my anime obsession and because that's pretty much the name of every, at least one girl in anime is always named Sakura. So, even if she's just a little character. So, I could be, sorry guys, I had like a brain melt for a minute. I could be joking with her, like, you're such a bitch! Like, we could be giggling and like, oh, you suck. Oh, she did it because of you. You're annoying. And she'd be fine. But I could be joking around with, let's say, oh, Jessie. Let's say Jessie, Team Rock character. Anyways, I could be joking around with Jessie and I could be like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you're such a bitch. And she get highly offended. I knew a person like this. Whenever you make a comment like she's like my friend was talking about guns. She's like Jasmine's got a gun. Everyone's on the run. What is it that made Jasmine snap? Was she tired of Jesse's crap? And this person got really upset about that. He's like, and we have to like console him when he got like that. It was ridiculous actually, and it was just annoying. It's annoying. Now I can understand people get sensitive. It's like the joking turns cruel. Like it's friendly, but then I can quickly tell when somebody's attacking or being nasty on purpose and not just being playful. So that's when I can understand it. Which ties into number 20. People who play too damn much. People who just push the envelope with you and then they're like, oh, you're being too sensitive. You use it as an excuse. No, I'm not being too sensitive. You're fucking with me too much and you're getting on my nerves and you really need to stop because this isn't just playful joking anymore. Now you're actually trying to be hurtful. Like, this one girl who knows, like, yeah, I have an eye problem. And she was just like, oh, she's too blind to see it. And I knew she was attacking me. I said, you need to stop. It's like you can tell, it gets to a certain point where you can tell people we're not just kidding. Lying people, basically people lie about everything. Like, I had this dude that I was always in a dispute with when I was, like, really young. And he'd always, like, he'd make his face when he was lying. He's like, to convince the teachers that he was telling the truth and it would always work. And one day I told him, I was like, one day you're going to lie about the wrong person and that person is going to knock you out. And one teacher was like, why are you crying? And she's like, because you lied on me. And then, like, at that point, I knew it was over because nobody believed him anymore. Like, the teacher even saw that it was fake years. People who lie about everything. The earliest instance was my friend had a crush on a dude in class, and we tried to get his number, and he's like, oh, I don't have a cell phone. And we're like, okay, fine, because that's not as rare as you guys think it is. We saw him a little while later texting, and he said he didn't have a Facebook page, and we found his Facebook page. And I know it's a little bit stalkerish, but my answer is, guys, if you're not interested in a girl, tell her away. Don't be a dick like that. Because believe it or not, that's even worse. People who won't leave you alone. I have this problem in high school with this girl. I was like, sitting with my boyfriend. We haven't seen each other in a long time. And I was holding his hand. And she said, could you leave us alone? She's like, okay, let's kiss each other. What the fuck is first of all, you're a sick bitch. And I was like, now leave. I did like this on the sheet. I said, now leave us alone. She says, more tongue, more tongue. I said, she's like, more tongue. I'm like, fuck you. So we moved away from her, and she kept following us. So freaking annoying and weird. Tattletales. People just basically anything you do, like if you sneeze when you're not supposed to, or whatever, they just tell on you. And or like this idiot I have to be at school with who always starts shit with me, but then she goes running to our professors or whatever, making me look bad. Or the dean of the high school. My brain is still stuck at high school. I am in college. Or the dean of our fucking college. Jeez Lord. People who snitch on you. Basically, like, I just basically wrapping in with the tattletale things. People who just tell on every little thing. Like, and they're not doing it because they feel like it's right. They're actually just doing it to hurt you in some way. Okay, and the last thing, which is my biggest one of all. You guys can't read this. Teacher's pet. One day, it was after school in high school, and I took out my phone because we were supposed to be gone a long time ago, but the buses hadn't come yet. So I'm texting, like, looking through my phone, and the teacher's like, okay, so what's going on over here? I was like, I'm texting. She says, are you supposed to be doing that in school? School's out. And then this dumb, ugly, fat, retarded bitch screamed, nope! Cell phones are not supposed to be used until... This is actually how she talks. Until we leave the program. I said, no one's talking to you. And the teacher's like, now let's not be rude. Of course, because she's kissing her ass. Why would you want anyone to be rude to her? She was like, yeah, cell phones are not supposed to be used until we leave school grounds. And she's like, thank you. That's what I thought. I hate people like that. And I'm not saying people who get good grades are teachers' pets or people who are just nice to the teachers are teachers' pets. I'm talking about people who all out kiss their asses. They're the biggest problem to me. Alright, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to be making another video tonight, and that'll be my last one. Alright, matane. Matane.